We're now going to talk about ways to import large numbers of contacts into your command system without having to individually input each contact's information. If you have a pre-existing Excel spreadsheet or perhaps a data export from another service that you used in the past, another CRM, you can likely use that data to import directly into command. You'll need to first click the white import button underneath your name in the upper right-hand corner of your contact homepage. That'll open the import window dialog box. What you'll first need to do is then click on the download button to download the pre-made Excel spreadsheet or the CSV file that will allow command to import data in a way that it will be able to understand. What you'll see is that in row 1 and row 2 are the header columns. Nothing in these two rows can be changed, so please do not change that information. You'll simply fill out what information you feel is sufficient and what you have. So your person's first name, their middle name if you have it, if not, leave it blank. Their last name, if you have a prefix and or a suffix, you can include those. If not, you can leave them blank. You can leave their full legal name blank, or you can provide it if you prefer. The About section is a narrative section. I would keep it to about 250 characters. Just write a few kind of little notes. Column H is for country code for a person's mobile phone number. Most of our clients are going to have US-based numbers, so we're not generally going to need to use this. You can just simply input the person's mobile phone number in this box. Again, we're going to skip country code in column J, and you can input a person's home phone number if you have that information. The same thing goes on for work phone as well as the other phone number. Column P is for an email address. You can also put a second email address in column Q. As I scroll over a little bit, we're going to talk about addresses. So these are physical addresses, putting in the street. So this would be 123 Main Street, Ellicott City, Maryland, 21043. If they have a second home or a vacation home or perhaps a PO box, you can also put that information in here under address too. Again, if you don't have an address, you simply don't need to input this information. You can also, under column AA and going onward, input their work address under their company address box. There's also the ability to add in a person's title as well as the department that they work in at their office. You can also add in their birthday as well as their home anniversary, and this will enable you to stay in touch with them and add some extra touches using the smart plans available to you in command for home anniversary and their birthday. For stage, it can only be qualified, captured, or connected put in this field. If you don't want to use those, then just simply leave this column blank. System tags apply only if you wish to use them. If you wish to mark the person in row 3 as a buyer, you would simply put a yes in this box. If they are not a buyer, you simply leave it blank. So you only put a Y if you want a system tag to occur for that person. Same thing with seller, bought, sold, whether they're an agent, a KW agent, an allied resource, talent, someone like a home inspector, an engineer, an electrician, if they're a referral partner, or if they're in your downline. And that's for profit share and long-term passive wealth building here at KW. Column AU is one of my favorite columns because it allows us to add in custom tags. A custom tag can be anything you want for a person. For instance, you may wish to use the Remind system to get data on a specific neighborhood, and from that, you can pull whether or not someone is an absentee owner, which would be a high indication that the person living in the home is likely a renter and thereby a good potential person to target for purchasing a home. So you could simply write in absentee owner and command would create that specific tag for you. Again, you have another free-form narrative section under notes. You can write in a source as well as an other source. So if it's someone that came from a home buying seminar or a Facebook ad or something like that, you can put that information in here. And if you have the person's full social media profiles, you can list those full social media profile addresses here. Once you have this form completed, with all of your contact information. Simply search for it or drag and drop, and then it will unlock a box here that will allow you to upload. Command will then start creating contact cards and importing the data that you've provided.